Hey you guys, I'm back, and today's topic is my personal cheat codes to life. I've been wanting to share these for a while now. I really had to sit down and reflect, okay, what were the cheat codes? Because I've experienced a lot of really rapid, intense growth pretty much ever since the start of quarantine, like April time frame. I guess right before the pandemic kind of really kicked off to now. I mean, I really took that time that I had inside and I put it to good use. And I want to share with you guys exactly what I did to get me from a depressed state. I was super anxious, had low self esteem, uh, pretty much was an alcoholic, had to use external vices to deal with everything I was feeling, to now. I'm empowered. I know what I want and I get it pretty frequently and very often. It comes in ways that I'm not expecting, and it's the weirdest thing sometimes, but it just is more validation that this life experience really is up to us to create. And so I want to give you guys the cheat codes so that you can start to think about how to create your new life experience if you're wanting one. So the very first thing I did was I had to address my belief system. When I was in that sad, depressed state, I believed a lot of things about myself and about the world and about my life experience that were honestly perpetuating more of the BS that I claimed I didn't want. I believed I didn't deserve, you know, the basics: love, respect, support, and I mean from people outside of my family. I believed that the world and career and life, you had to really work super hard and put your head down and focus and seclude yourself to stay on your path and lie. We've been sold so many lies, like, you know, go to college, then pick a career, then 65 retire, then live your life how you want to live, and just all of these weird systems. I was just like, I don't even really believe that. So I had to sit down and say, okay, what are my current beliefs? Like, literally, I wrote them down. What do I think about myself? What do I think about the world? Everything. What do I think I have access to? What do I think I can achieve? And I had to, in the blanks, put in, okay, well, what do I actually want? What do I want to believe? We've been programmed to believe these things, and programming isn't set in stone. You can reprogram anything. So, reprogramming your beliefs is key because it's your beliefs that trickle into your habits. What you believe you can do will show in your habits. What you believe you can achieve will show in your daily habits. And that creates your personality, who you are to the world, who the world sees you as. And that's your whole life experience. So address your beliefs, address your habits, change your life. It's that simple. Now, where do you do all of this addressing your belief, inner work? Really, it's shadow work, as some people like to call it. I did it in a journal. I've always loved to write, honestly. So if you don't love to write, I could understand why this is like, really, I need a journal. But honestly, a journal, in my opinion, is a non-negotiable. When you put pen to paper and you are really unpacking whatever it is that you're writing, you're engaging a totally different part of your brain. The odds of you remembering that thing and following through are increased. I forget the number, but it's a crazy, like, your chances are crazy if you just make it a point to write it down. And it doesn't need to be something fancy or nice. This is from Amazon. I got this for like 10 bucks. But make it something that you want to come back to every day, a place where you can put your feelings, put your thoughts, put your dreams. It should all be grounded in one place. And I almost think of my journal as like a magic genie. Literally on the first page in here, I have like an affirmation, and I treat this as my magic genie. I don't put anything in here that I don't want to manifest. I don't put down anything in here that I don't want to bring into my life experience. And it's worked wonders. I have stacks of these, and literally I can go back and see where things have come into fruition. I mean, it's crazy. So you want to ground your beliefs, but you want to do it in one place. So get you a journal. Now, the third thing, and really the most important thing that I probably realized over this past year and some change, is the concept of feeling, the concept of vibration. We're taught to operate as, human beings in our physical plane. We got these bodies, these brains, and all these things we can be experienced by each other, but we're so much more. That we are literally 7 layers of energy, and we give off our own unique imprint and our own frequency, and that brings into our life experience, whatever matches it. And so when I realized how I feel is the most important thing, what I'm emitting is the most important thing. I can be upset, I can have a negative thought, and like, I'm not a robot, I'm gonna have those, but you don't have to bask in it and keep emitting the same feeling, because like I said, you're just going to bring more of that back. We're literally magnets. And so all of our desires, all of our wants, those too have a frequency. Success, wealth, love, those things are up here vibrating high and free. Sadness and low self-esteem, all of these things, worry, jealousy, whatever, they're down here. They're heavy, they're dense, they're hard to take, they're hard to interact with, but they're easily stuck in the body and stuck in our minds. And the only thing, personally, that helped remove that stuck energy and get me into the feeling state of creation was meditation, wholeheartedly. And I know for a lot of people, when they think meditation, they're like, girl, I'm not a monk, or I'm not somebody that would do that. Like, da, da, da. There are a lot of like misconceptions and visions of what a meditator is, but meditating simply is just making the choice to connect with yourself on a deeper level, connect with your breath, connect with your mind, but in a non-judgmental way. Observe how you feel, observe what passes in the mind, but don't try to stop it or insert anything extra, anything negative. Just let it flow. We're supposed to flow. The second you insert resistance, the second you insert a low vibrational feeling, you're working backwards. So for someone that was anxious and depressed and using alcohol as a crutch, like I said, I had to have a tool. And talking to friends wasn't helping. Journaling, by all means, write down your life experience and unpack it in your journal. But for me, doing that constantly and rereading it just reminded me of what I was in. Wasn't helpful. Meditation gets to the root. It addressed my feeling state. It addressed my mental state at the root, the brain level. Meditation literally activates the healing system in your body. It forces your body to slow down. It forces healing to kick in. It forces you to engage with a different part of yourself. And little by little, the more you do it and the longer you do it, it's going to be so it's simple to get into that feeling state. Now, I'm still, living life and having experiences, but now I don't have to be upset. I don't have to keep perpetuating the same negative feeling. I can use this tool, meditation, sit down for 10 minutes, breathe, just kind of get in touch with myself, get back up, and I'm right back to emitting what I need to be. And everything is still in motion. So that's really the key. Once you get that belief system unpacked and you have a vision of where you want to go and who you want to be, you got to address the feeling. And for me, meditation was the tool, and it's the tool that I go back to every day. There's not a day that I don't meditate. Whether it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, it doesn't matter. It's done every day because it keeps you in that state. So, cheat codes to life. Let's recap. Number 1, address your beliefs. Your beliefs create your habits. Your habits create your life and your personality. So start there. Ground yourself in a journal. Write your beliefs down. Write your new beliefs down as well. Literally create your story. It's your life. It's your story to create. No one's going to do it on your behalf. So you might as well take the pen, take the paper, and take the reins. Okay. And then the final cheat code, focus on the feeling. If you want something, just focus on emitting the feeling. What would I feel like if I was living my best life? Just focus on feeling like that as much as you can. Just be satisfied. Even if contentment is all you can give today, just be content. Just be grateful. Just be here. If you're having trouble getting to that feeling state or just improving your feeling state, meditation is the tool. I'm currently actually training to be a meditation and mindfulness teacher because I believe in it so much. So if you need tips, if you need tricks, if you need resources, if you just want to better understand the practice as a whole, feel free to reach out to me. I will talk your head off all day. But yeah, those are the cheat codes, guys. Those are really the three things that I focused on in quarantine and in this whole craziness this past year and some change. And like I said, my physical reality will literally never be the same. So my hope and prayer to you is that this has inspired you to kick off your new experience. So yeah, thanks y'all for listening.